This is a fierce and fabulous Friday. We've got a lot of shenanigans happening. The light of the Lord just shined bright on this sunny, beautiful day.
Did you see my face?
Everybody was like, whoo! I think Dave loves that when we were like, yeah.
I look behind me, like the light's coming from, and I'm like,
somebody screenshot that and send that to me.
I forgot to turn it on. My
all
bad.
right, Mel.
Sorry, I'm fired.
Yep.
Deduction from my salary.
Yep. So
zero
minus.
Yes.
Considering the fact. All right. Well, good morning. It's Friday. A 3-day weekend is calling, and I've already mentally checked out. If we're being honest, I checked out Monday of this week.
Great.
Happy almost Memorial Day. Let's pretend we're going to rest, relax, and not just do laundry and yell at people, because that's what's going to happen at my house.
Well, at least you support your voice. It's Friday. The flag is flying. The grill is preheating, and I'm about 72% more patriotic than usual. Happy almost Memorial Day. Let's honor the brave, dodge the traffic, and try not to burn the hot dogs this weekend.
Keep your weenies safe, people.
Yes, tuck them in. But I want to know where all the Sunnies are today. I know we have a lot of people all over this beautiful world. Let us know in comments where you are, where the sunshine is shining today. I'd love to know, because after the shows, we get together and go through those comments. But while you're doing that, Meredith is going to tell us a little bit about our friends at the lab.
That's right. Powered by the Lab St. Augustine, where innovation meets imagination. It's a full-service digital studio turning ideas into impact right here in the heart of downtown. We've got lights, sound, magic, and your next big thing all under one roof.
It's the lab where your story starts.
Oh.
All right. That was like fireworks back there. It was so fun. So, Mayor, what do they got to do for it to stay close with us?
All right. So you're going to text the word Sunny to 904-227-4422 so you can stay connected to all things on the Sunny Network, including all of those amazing giveaways like the one we just sent to our winner.
I know. Vicky.
Yay.
So excited. Yes.
Very exciting.
So, and you also have to stay attuned to all of our socials. We have the Instagram, which is sunnyst.johns. We have the Facebook, which is all one word, sunnyst.johns. And then, of course, the TikTok, sunny.st.johns. Make sure you're following us and hit that share button, boo.
Yeah, so grab a coffee and spill the tea. Sunnies, here's what's going down in our neck of the woods. So what happened yesterday, Davey?
Man, it was a great day yesterday in the ancient city. It got a lot done. Dave had a laundry list of things that we had to get ready for the weekend. So make sure your stories are locked and loaded.
Yep.
So make sure you check my work and make sure that's good. But I also wanted to, I came across a really cool quote yesterday, and I want to say that I send this out there to all our Sunnies. But if you spend your time chasing butterflies, they'll fly away.
Oh.
But if you spend your time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come. What do we do, Sunnies? We don't chase, we attract, baby.
Okay.
Yes, I love that.
It's like the power of the... Wasn't that a movie, The Butterfly Effect?
Yes,
Yes.
that was with
Creepy.
The Kutcher.
Yeah, No Talent
the Kutcher.
Kutcher.
Yeah,
yeah.
the other one I don't like.
Yeah.
So how is it? College is home. I heard chicken Alfredo. What's going on?
Oh, it was sweet. He and his girlfriend last night made some chicken Alfredo, and they were adorable cooking in the kitchen. I was laughing because I was watching my son attempt to cook, and his girlfriend is super sweet. She's tiny little thing, maybe 5 foot. You
Love
know,
it,
and
like me.
so yeah, so she's
Yes.
telling him, she's
Twins.
like, and she's very soft spoken. She's like, Matthias, you need to wash the chicken. And she was being so sweet, and it was adorable. And so it was nice because I didn't cook anything.
Yeah.
I just kind of buzzed through the area, worked on the show. I got some yoga in yesterday.
Okay,
so,
bend it like Beckham. I like it.
it was good. It was good.
All right.
So happy Friday, friends. We've made it to the finish line, and in true chaotic fashion, the news is serving ancient obsidians.
Ooh,
I thought that was a scary movie. It's not.
me too.
Prehistoric facelifts, and wait for it, competitive weenie racing.
What?
That's
right.
right.
The Weenie 500 is happening where the buns meet the brickyard and dignity goes to die. Meanwhile, Tom Petty's ghost may or may not be listing at this real estate moment from Zillow's getting super weird.
Yeah, Panera has popped up in Beach Walk because nothing says weekend like an overpriced bread bowl and a stroller traffic jam.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about
They
that,
are.
though.
Why?
Also on the menu, Bio Ink from Pink algae because apparently your printer wants to go reef friendly, and we say goodbye to Gypsy Cab today.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
So light your olive oil candle, throw your coolest mom jeans on, and act like you totally know what a Mousesaurus was before today's show.
Mousesaur. It's Friday. We are under caffeinated so far, but we're still showing up for it. This is Sunny in the Morning. Let's roll to our title sponsor at the Bailey Group. The Bailey Group. They're
Yep.
ready for anything, too. They're an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. The Bailey Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Under the leadership of my buddy, President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency to a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with the focus of an individual health and life insurance. Look, I'm going to tell you, Mayor, the Bailey Group is the place to be.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, they're amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Sunnies, let's see where we're saving this weekend.
All right, guys. Deals that steal, prices that are unreal. Sunnies, let's find treasures our wallets can't feel. It's Memorial Day on Monday, so here are some local sales that are happening right here in our neck of the woods at the St. Augustine Premium Outlets.
I love this.
My kids love to go to the outlets. They're there way too frequently with my credit card.
Same.
This weekend, there are some Memorial Day promotions that you're not going to want to miss.
Okay.
Cosmetics company is offering up to 60% off select items, including Estée Lauder, Clinique, Bumble and Bumble. I thought that was a dating app for...
No, it's hair products.
Hair products.
okay.
Yeah, they were the OGs. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I
Yeah,
thought this
that
was like a...
There was also a dating app, so you're not 100%.
Okay, but that wasn't for you. That was a different thing.
No. It's for the straights. It's for
The
you.
straights.
He's
Yeah,
under
okay,
the
yeah.
bridge still.
He's under the... So
Yeah.
that new app is underthebridge.com?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Adidas is having 45% off. You can also use this online with code Adidas45. Under Armour factory sale is 50% off select styles if you want to go get your rock on. Because that's him, right? The Rock.
Yeah,
That's his.
so cool.
Vera Bradley is having 70% off clearance items, which, come on, all of the kids apparently are still, the ladies anyway, the girls are loving, the Gen Zers loving the Vera.
I can't believe it's making a comeback.
It
That's
is.
interesting.
My daughter took all
Yeah.
of mine. And
That's
BT Dubs, it's so old, I use some of those as diaper bags. I haven't had kids in diapers in,
Since yesterday.
well,
You're only
if
you're
my
only
kids
22.
are since yesterday, the baby's 14. So
And now you're wearing diapers.
now I wear
That's
diapers.
Great.
But I also have a promo code for that. Hit me up.
All right.
There are some Memorial Day deals out at Coggin Honda of St. Augustine.
Ooh, yeah.
So if you want to head out over there, the Honda Civic Sports hatchback is being leased for $299 a month, 36 months with $3,999 down.
Wow.
If you got some extra cash laying around
For a Honda.
for a Honda, totally up to you.
Yep, it is. That's an option.
I'm not gonna PP in your Cheerios
They're
today.
beautiful. Yeah, they
Davey
have,
might.
Yeah. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sunnies. I got the local music report to make you super proud on this Friday, May 23rd. We got Sarah Herforth at Ancient City Brunch Bar at
Oh.
11. Scott Halls at the Milltop Tavern at 12. Greg Johnson at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1. Alexis Paramus at La Cocina at the cellar upstairs at 1. Heather Craig at Tradewinds Lounge at 1. Damon Slaughter at Bin 39 at 4. Chubby McGee at the
Chubby.
Tides Oyster Grill at 4. John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Denny Blue at the Guy Harvey Resort at 5. Landfall Marina Munch at 5. New kids. New
Kids,
New
what?
guys on the docket. OC
Ow.
White's at 5. Rob
Yeah.
Peck at Tides Oyster Company at 5. Shayla Nelson, incredible human being. Tradewinds
okay.
Lounge at 5. Dewey Vaya at the Boathouse at 5. House Cats at Shayla Moore at 6. Ace Win at DJ's Clam Shack at 6. Burn Unit at Fusion 904 Eatery at 6. Baby Gray at Hilton St. Augustine Historic Bayfront at 6. Edwin Barbosa at La Cocina at the cellar upstairs at 6. Eddie Pickett at Mellow Mushroom at 6. Jesse Cruz, Mellow Mushroom at 6. Caleb Joy at Mellow Mushroom, also at
Oh
6.
my
They must be on a
gosh.
tour there.
Are they?
Shayla Macaluso at Harry's Seafood and Gar at 6. Paper City Hustlers at Pesca, at 6. Colin Costco at Salt Life Food Shack at 6. Vegas Gray, there he is. There's the dad at 6:30 p.m.
Wait, that's Baby Gray's daddy?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my.
And my favorite, I mean, literally, if you guys are visiting St. Augustine, you have got to go see Jolie, no matter where she is playing. But yes, Jolie is playing over for, let me see, can you go up a little bit for me? Casa Divino at
Casa
7 o'clock
Divino.
p.m. Honestly, save the date on that one. She's incredible talent. True Phonic at Colonial Oak Music Park at 7. And finishing out, we got Mike Hines at Meehan's Irish Pub Seafood House at 7.
Yum. I mean, that's a lot of Memorial Day music.
Yes, getting ready.
So-
We have an incredible local music scene, and we're going to be ramping that up with the Sing Out Loud Festival, too. There's a lot of
know, we
opportunities
talked
for
about
locals.
that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know who's really a big part of the Sing Out Loud Festival? We got Mayor Dylan Rumwell in
Oh,
studio.
all
What's
right.
the word?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Thank
sir.
you, thank you.
Welcome to
Good
the
morning.
sunny side
Well,
of St. Johns County.
Glad to be here.
Awesome. Happy that you're here. What a week for you.
Man, it was a lot.
With
Guana?
yeah, talk
man,
about it.
Man, it was
Yeah,
great.
want to talk about it?
Want to talk about it.
Okay.
Want to do it.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
No, it was great, man. You know, you have people that want to take away our state parks. I did this last year. I just wish, as a big fella, they would do this in January because it's hot in May.
Right,
and
every
it's
time.
hot in August.
Every time.
Yes, I don't want to
How
walk
dare
around like
you.
with pepperoni coming through my shirt.
Oh,
bless
So
you.
Lord.
I just want to make sure that
Lord.
they don't do this again. But no, it was awful that someone tried to do it. But it's
Yeah.
great that the community once again came together, stood arm in arm. Didn't matter Democrat, Republican, Independent. They stood strong.
Dude,
We won.
Like how, because I don't know if Meredith knows, but like the message
Right.
went out like in the middle of the night, right? How did you get notified that this was going to go down?
I got a text message like
Wow.
Friday morning, like really early Thursday night or
Yeah.
late Thursday night. And it was just like, hey, this is what's happening. What are we going to do? I'm like, we got this.
Yeah.
And so we just assembled a team. A lot of it's behind the scenes, right?
Right.
The protests and all that is great. And I encourage the community involvement. It's important to do that. But the reality is that you're moving chess pieces behind the scenes to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, here we go again. Yeah.
It really is insane that that type of action could happen in such a short period of time without any heads up or oversight or anything like that. And it's just like, knock, knock, we're here. But everybody showed up and showed out.
They did, and it was great. I mean, there was several hundred people that showed up to Michler and A1A up in Ponte Vedra, and they're like, not my park, not
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you grew up here, is that correct?
I did. Born and raised in Atlantic Beach, lived in St. Augustine since the 90s, Flagler grad kid, and so this
Oh.
has been home. North Florida's been home my whole life.
So you know all about Guana, and why is it so important to our community?
Man, that's the place I would fish. I would gig fish. I would go after frogs. I would take bike trails. I would do all the things. It's just important. It's part of our ecosystem. And again, Henry Dean, when he worked for the Department of Environmental Protection, they purchased that property, put it in conservation.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other land to develop, people. Don't mess with our park. So
Love it.
it's so important. It's our estuaries. It's the quality of life. It's what brings people to St. Johns County are things like Guana State Park.
It's amazing. It's my favorite section of town. I love it. Guana is beautiful. It's my dog walk area. I love it. They have trails and things.
Well, to the mayor's point, you can't start messing with those types of areas that have been zoned as conservation, because it's a domino effect of what it's going to do to the ecosystem of our area, and it's not. I can guarantee it won't be good. Like it's never going to end well.
You tell me something good that comes out of building some 600 acres in the middle of a preserve.
Yeah,
You tell me. I'm waiting.
So, Mayor, on a serious note,
Okay.
when you got home after this entire thing was done and it was this big win,
Yep.
did you ask your wife to call you mayor, or was
No.
No.
She's the first lady, and so I've
Okay.
got to be very respectful.
Okay,
to
I
that.
She's an
understand.
amazing lady. I
I
love
understand. I just figured, you're riding high. You may as well cash in.
No, I went home and passed out because it was like 280 degrees. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm really swollen now, so I can't. I
I'm
can't.
really swollen. I'm gonna need a hot minute.
Yeah.
All right,
Dylan,
Mayor.
You're known as like the people's mayor in town, and people love the rallies that you've done. And how important is that like local voice for people to get up and do something, and that pro-action that you spearhead on a lot of these campaigns?
It's just being real to who you are. The mayor that people see is really who Dylan really is. I'm
Yeah,
never
yeah.
going to change who Dylan is, and I tell people all the time, never change who you are. Be who you are. Stay true to your brand, and I'm true to my brand, and I'll never change that, Davey. And I just get things done. You get put into public service. People elect you to get into public service. You either run or you get appointed. It doesn't matter how you get there, but once you're there, it's a full-time job, and take it seriously.
Yeah.
And your job is to give back and to really make St. Augustine Beach better again.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it. So let's switch a little bit to something more fun that we
Yeah.
know entertainment in this town is St. Augustine Amphitheater. What's shaking bacon over there?
Man, Carrie Baker, who is our program director, is a legitimate rock star.
Tell us.
All the talent that we are bringing into the amphitheater is just amazing. I'm blown away. Every time something pops up, I'm
Every
like,
day.
really?
Yeah.
Really? This again?
Yeah.
And she's just really doing an amazing job. Gabe Pellissier, the CEO, is unbelievable. 17th generation St. Augustinian when they got roads named after him.
I was going to say.
Creeks named after him.
I know. I'm like, I've heard that name once or twice.
It's a common name around here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, but they're just really doing a
And
fantastic
Ponte Vedra
job.
Concert Hall. I mean, I'm seeing these press releases come in every single day, maybe two times a day. It's amazing.
I think the goal is to do 180 shows up there.
Wow.
Amazing.
And it's a $10.5 million renovation. Will be done by July 31st. Contractors, I know you're listening to me.
Sharpen
so
it,
make sure
yes.
you're done because we have stuff to do.
You're going to have to call him mayor, too. Watch out.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, we're just talking about protesting. That'll be a big deal. But no, so
Definitely.
$10.5 million renovation. It's going to be state of the art. It's going to be the best indoor concert venue in all of America. I promise you.
I
Well,
love
and it's
it.
not just music. You're bringing in some phenomenal comedians, various acts. I mean, I saw Tom Segura.
He's
Yeah, he's a
fantastic.
band.
It was a great show. I know you just had
Nikki Glasser's coming.
you've just had some really great, comics and music come through, and we're spoiled.
Dude, Adam Sandler. That was. Did you go to that?
Absolutely.
Oh, I wish I got to
Absolutely.
go. That was so cool.
Next time he comes, Davey, you're my guest.
I definitely got to go.
You're there.
Oh, I
I
would
get to
love
be your
it.
plus one.
Yes, you can do it.
Okay.
Super fun. So the AMP has been the cornerstone of culture and entertainment, obviously. What impact do you think the AMP does to our community and for people that are visiting St. Augustine?
What's really cool about our amphitheater is that over 60% of the people that go to a show at the St. Augustine Amphitheater are outside of 200 miles of the city.
No way.
So we get more people outside than we do inside.
Interesting.
And by the time you put all the brands together, which is the St. Augustine Amphitheater, Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, Sing Out Loud, and
Yep.
Fort Mose Jazz and Blues, we're probably about a $50+ million economic impact to St. Johns County.
Yeah.
That's a
Golly.
big deal.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's really important. I don't know that people truly understand, because I've been doing what I do for over a decade now, and what we've found is that's 100% true. You're getting people from 3, 4, 5 hours away coming into these areas. They're spending their dollars. They're coming in for entertainment. They're coming in for the beach. And it's amazing. So like I know on my page, yeah, I might be in St. Augustine, Florida, but I've got followers that are coming in that have stayed in Airbnbs. I've had lunch with them, and they came in from, Ocala, or they came in from Miami, and they're coming from all over the place, and they love our area.
Yeah.
Everybody loves St. Johns County. What's
Yep.
not to love in St. Augustine and all the great things that we have to offer? It's paradise.
Yep.
So what's the future
Absolutely.
of St. Augustine Beach? What are you seeing?
Get all the infrastructure done, man. The city was incorporated in 1959. The roads, the infrastructure's, starting to fail, kind of like my bones at this age. And so it's time for a refresh. So
Yeah.
we're doing a bunch of refreshes using taxpayer dollars wisely. We've been doged. And so we're
That is a
compliance
new
with
saying.
Doge.
I love this. We've been dozed.
We've been doged, and
It means
so
something
far,
different at my house, so I need to. I'm sorry. I need to get up to speed on that
Very
one.
efficient. Yeah.
But we're
that's
doing
great.
great. I mean, everything's good, and just finish up our projects and keep looking to the future and continuing to grow.
So what makes St. Augustine Beach so unique?
Man, it's the people.
Yeah.
It's really the people at St. Augustine Beach. It's an eclectic group of folks. The restaurants, the shops, and then of course, obviously the beach, which is magic. It's the top-ranked beach, and people just love coming to our jurisdiction and hanging out.
I love that we don't have a bunch of high rises. You go down to Miami, you go down to South Florida. I think that's the beautiful part, that you guys protect that, correct?
35 feet, man. You
You
won't get
love it,
anything
yeah.
bigger than that. The embassy's the largest thing you'll ever see at St. Augustine
And
Beach.
it's at 34.999,
Right. I
Something-
mean, obviously it's graded up a little bit, so it looks a little taller. It's just an optical illusion.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
okay. When I shop on Amazon, I think I'm buying a big portrait, and it comes in, it's about this big. My husband appreciates that, but
Timu.
yeah. But no, that's awesome. We appreciate you stopping in
Yes.
and
Thank you for
giving us
having me.
the big, amazing update about the preserve, because that was something that obviously people felt super passionate about. And it's amazing that they all showed up and showed out.
I love that. And keep us posted on all fronts. Whatever you
Absolutely.
need, we're going to rock this out
We
for
appreciate y'all. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Thanks, Dylan.
Have a great
That's
day,
awesome.
Mayor.
Isn't he amazing? I
was so
love
fun.
talking to him. So much fun.
Yeah, and now a word from our featured sponsor, Maracuya. Sunny St. John's was practically poured into existence over a cup of community sunshine, and now that sunshine lives at Maracuya.
And they're named after the passion fruit. Maracuya is more than just a name. It's a feeling, a rare, radiant flavor, a story steeped in heritage.
Guys, they don't just make coffee, they create handcrafted works of art located at 260 West King Street.
Maracuya isn't just coffee, it's culture. A slow sip in sunshine, a bold hello to the day. Sunny St. John's is fueled every day by Maracuya.
Hold my mocktail, Davy.
Ouch.
Gypsy Cab is retiring.
Yeah, this was news.
After 42 years, that funky little food legend on Anastasia Boulevard is closing up shop, but they're not ghosting us. They're passing the spatula to none other than Purple Olive's Peter Kenny.
Awesome, Peter!
It's like if Luke Skywalker handed over the lightsaber to himself. This is a Star Wars thing, I think, but in a different apron.
Mayor, this is a culinary reincarnation. Peter started at Gypsy back in the day, and now it's coming full Beyonce circle, taking over the OG location. I know this whole town is super emotional about this. It's like Freaky Friday, but with more garlic aioli.
Yeah, Dave took me to the Gypsy Cab for the first time. I want to say it was like back in 2001, 2002.
Really? Oh, wow. I was 2 years old. Awesome.
Okay. I love that we just keep playing with that lie. But Gypsy's final day is June 5th, so book your sitter, throw on your Remember When maxi dress, and get over there for one last plate of whatever you want to eat, because everything on the menu is phenomenal.
I mean, I got to tell you, the Gypsy chicken is so good.
The dressing.
And they're famous. And I
The
know
dressing.
Dressing.
Yes, Elizabeth is watching. That dressing is literally like
It's iconic.
I'll
Yeah,
drink it. I'm
yeah.
going to drink it.
Yeah.
So Purple Olive is moving in late summer with a full liquor bar and more seating. I'm talking glow up energy, boo. This isn't a goodbye. It's a bougie new hello. When my mom was in town, we went to the Purple Olive twice. I mean, we love it so much. So I'm really excited about this new partnership. They're going to have a brand new, fresh location, and this iconic spot will still be thriving for years and years. Congratulations to Peter and the team. Shout out to Dana down there. Everybody, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome to see St. Augustine royalty up and out and doing some great things. So,
I love that they're sort of passing the torch.
Me
I know they
too.
use the word spatula, but it feels very like,
yeah,
like it's a big deal.
yeah, yeah.
And to come from there and then to like be able to expand, and it's a really cool story.
It's cathartic. Yes.
Yeah. So if your idea of cardio includes walking from one cheese board to the next, Davey,
Okay.
the Tasting Tour's flagship event is on May 31st, and it's calling your name.
Oh, we love them down there too. 4 foodie stops, people. This is not just a drill. It's an amazing marathon through the downtown streets of St. Augustine with wine pairings and, of course, zero judgment.
That's right. It's named Best Tour by Travel and Leisure, which means you can post it and humble brag with journalistic receipts.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
would
little-
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. You
yeah.
know me with my mouth.
Yep.
The tour includes sweet, savory, and sassy, just like my ideal brunch guest list.
Oh, Lord.
Plus a local guide that dishes out history and hot tips.
All right, hot tip, you're going to want to go because it's going to hit hand-picked dining gems, and you're going to get to sip cocktails without ever once Googling good restaurants near me, which, let's be honest, how many times do you ask your spouse, where do you want to eat?
Yeah, true.
That's
And
what
this-
being married is.
It's awful.
It's, yeah,
awful.
What do you want for
constantly.
dinner? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, if your last big night out was your grocery shopping solo, this is your cue to get glam and get fed, babes.
And it's coming
Yes.
up.
Yes.
So get with it.
May 31st. Yes.
Yeah. Or as Davey says, get with it, boo.
Yeah, boo. I love it. All right, let's talk about this weather report, darling.
All right, rain or drought despairs about. Behold, the cursed weather report. It's Friday, May 23rd. There is a refreshing cool down to 85 today.
Oh, wow. It is nice out.
It's practically hoodie weather by Florida standards.
By the kids.
If you're a high school boy,
Yes.
you're in a hoodie. If you're a high school girl, you're in a hoodie you stole from a high school boy.
Ew.
It's true.
Smelly.
Did you know that my
Doused in
daughter...
Axe body spray.
Did you know that my daughter came home and told me she got wifed up?
What?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Do you know
wiped
what
up,
this
that means? Like,
means?
yes, that's when they have like a boy and
They're
then they're
dating. It
Yes.
means they're officially
Yeah, you-
dating.
It's like being booed up.
You can't just, yeah, I know booed up, but I don't know.
It's the same
Wifed
thing.
up.
Wifed. I
That's
was
a
like,
big
excuse
term
Yeah.
to throw
me?
around, Sophia. I'm
So then I
questioning
was
that
like,
one.
do the boys get husband up?
No.
And the answer is no.
No.
So I don't understand Gen Z, period.
Does that mean she makes a sandwich and cuts off the crust or something? Yeah, I don't know.
I think it means she gets hoodie rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very odd.
God's sakes.
All right, the sun is back in full force. You're going to need to get your tinted sunscreen moisturizer from About Face.
15% off.
15% off because it's going to be all up in your grill.
I mean, all of us have it. We love it
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much. You have to buy it. It's so good.
awesome.
Pollen is back in your nasal packages, and weekend plans are back on hold because unless it involves AC and antihistamines, don't go out there.
Yeah.
Your Allegra punch card is probably hitting that what's that where you buy one get one free zone.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
And your neti pot is tired of seeing your boogers.
Oh, well.
It's gross. That's all I'm saying is it's gross.
Hydrogen peroxide. Clean it up.
Okay, but now it's time for the Farmer's Almanac.
Ooh.
Guys, the moon's in bloom, the tide's in tune. Sunnies, here's your daily dose of the Farmer's Platoon. Question of the day. What is the speed of the Earth's rotation?
Fast.
Are we in geometry? Like, I didn't know we were mathing and sciencing this morning.
Okay,
guys.
well, if you really want to know, at the equator, the circumference of the Earth is 40,070 kilometers, and the day is 24 hours long. So the speed is 1,670 kilometers per hour, which is 1,070 miles per hour. This is decreased by the cosine of your latitude of the last longitude of 45 degrees. The cosine of 45 efficient is 0.707. The speed is 0.707 times 160. It's a lot.
Wow, you sound like the Micro Machines
It's
dude.
a lot. It's going very fast.
Very fast.
She gets 5 stars on Star Search.
And
Yeah.
what I don't understand is if it's going that fast, why don't we feel it?
How come we don't feel it?
That's what she said.
Dave,
feel-
Dave just huffed back there. He's like, oh, jeez. Dave, don't try to explain to us because we're not going to
Hold
understand.
on, wait, it gets better.
Uh-oh.
Because the advice of the day is bigger is not necessarily better, and going faster is not necessarily progress.
I'm going to shut up right here.
Wow.
Yeah, just going to let
Dave
that.
just typed that in. I heard him clicking away back
Yeah,
there.
he's bigger.
He's
not
like, really, guys?
better.
Angry
Okay.
typing.
Motion in the ocean, right?
Home hint of the day. A square of asphalt shingles will cover 100 square feet of surface. 3 bundles of asphalt contains 22 3-foot-long shingles, and it makes a square.
That's awesome.
Nobody needed to know that.
That's really awesome.
Word of the day, to catch a crab. It's a
Ooh.
saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You've never heard that one?
I just feel like it's an STD, but go ahead.
Okay. It's in rowing
Oh.
when a stroke of the oar either misses the water or digs too deep.
Oh, to catch a crab.
Catch a crab.
Oh, that's so cool.
Davey, what do we got?
Okay, what day of the week do chickens hate the most?
Oh, Lord.
KFC day.
Friday.
Ew.
All right, who kicked the bucket? We got John D. Rockefeller. Hey, he's big in this town, 1937. Eric Carle, 2021. Children's book author. Most
You know the very hungry
Very hungry
caterpillar?
caterpillar. That's right. Who was born today? Rosemary Clooney, 1928. Joan Collins, yes, shoulder pads, 1933. Drew Carey, When I'm Overweight, that's who I look like, 1958. Jewel, the musician, who will save your soul, 1974.
Okay.
Events, we've got Benjamin Franklin created his own pair of bifocals, Smarty Pants, 1785. South Carolina was admitted to the Union as the 8th state in 1788. The weather, late season snowstorm blanketed eastern Iowa with a 4 to 6 inches of snow in 1882.
They say that's all you need.
Yes, you can cozy up to 4 to 6 inches. Yes.
It's not, I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Davey,
Yeah.
Mississippi just unearthed its own version of Nessie.
Really?
A 30-foot Mosasaurus fossil near Starkville.
Oh.
Where the hell is that?
In Starkville?
Yeah.
I don't know. If anybody's out there from Mississippi, chime in where Starkville is.
Okay, geologists stumbled upon it while mapping the area. Talk about a monstrous surprise.
Wow, Mayor, this is like the South said, hold my sweet tea and drop the prehistoric sea dragon into the mix. This isn't your average backyard fossil.
All right,
Wow.
let's dig in.
Let's dig in.
So sorry.
This is be
Okay.
interesting. Yeah. So, big one.
It is a big one. We are not in order today because we don't know how to do things.
So
but
near Starkville, Mississippi, during a geological survey, a vertebrae over 7 inches wide. See, they're
wow.
compensating from the 4 to 6 that we just
Right.
previously reported on, indicating a mosasaur at least 30 feet long. Wow.
that they're saying vertebrae are 7 inches.
Yeah.
That's the backbone.
Yeah,
That's huge.
that's a big.
That's insane.
Yeah.
30 feet long. What is that? How big's a school bus?
Let's see.
Big. Just big.
Let's Google that. I want to get a size in my head. Like I want to know what's 30.
So a school bus is 45 feet long, 8 to 9 feet wide.
Oh my gosh! So it's literally just a little bit smaller than a school bus.
My goodness.
7, yeah. So it's like, yeah, a little
Everybody
bit
dance.
Right?
smaller than the width of a school bus.
Right, but that's crazy. So potentially it's the largest mosasaur found in Mississippi. So I guess the water covered the whole thing then. Right?
Yeah, it
Okay.
preserved it.
Okay, preserved it.
Yeah.
Like a dead body.
So it's and 50 feet tall.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Is he-
Could you imagine?
This has to be like 30 feet.
Is he single?
Where-
Wow.
Is he single? Good Lord. So the fossil is being studied at the Mississippi Museum of Natural Science to gain more insight into the prehistoric marine life. Could you imagine taking a dip in the ocean and that thing pops up?
Yes.
No,
I would
forget
be
it.
excited.
No, you wouldn't.
I
It
would make friends with it.
You think were they carnivores?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe.
But
We'll
I'm
have
a
to look.
merman.
You're a
Oh my
merman.
goodness.
All
Yeah.
right. What's
No
it time for,
dinosaurs.
Davey?
Let's talk about face.
When your skin needs a refresh,
Or you just want to feel like your most confident self.
About Face Aesthetics is our go-to.
These skin queens on the beauty scene know exactly how to treat you right.
From facials and skincare to injectables and glow-ups, they've got the magic touch.
And they make you feel seen, heard, and radiant from the inside out.
Ready to put your best face forward?
Say hello to About Face. Book your glow up today at aboutface.guru.
So apparently the Aztecs were running a prehistoric Amazon Prime delivering obsidian from rival territories straight to their doorsteps.
I mean, they knew what they were doing back then. They were like, we may be enemies, but your volcanic glass is a chef's kiss.
Okay, I did not know what obsidian was until I read this story. I actually have some at my house.
Awesome.
Apparently, nearly 90% of their obsidian came from the Sierra de Pachuca,
Pachucha.
prized for its green hue and symbolic ties to the mythical city of Talan. So I had no idea
Talan.
what obsidian was, but it's volcanic rock.
Yeah.
Green obsidian was favored for its aesthetic symbols, especially in elite and ceremonial context. So it was basically how you know the who's who of the time because they were wearing green obsidian. This would have been a great time for you.
Yeah, 100%.
You could dress the people.
I would be the Shama of the tribe.
Yeah, it really would. Common tools were made from a diverse range of obsidian sources, and they were used as ceremonial artifacts and showed preference for the green, likening them to religious symbolism.
Yeah, green obsidian is generally considered a low to medium value gemstone with prices varying based on size. It's about $8 per polished piece, $25 if you have over 550 carats of it. So, yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful ceremonial glass from a volcano, right?
Yeah, so the stash I have at home, you're saying I'm not going to
Oh, I forgot.
retire?
Well, it'd be beautiful for Sophia to play dress up or something. yeah.
So what you're saying is there won't be signs that I won the lottery because I did not hit a jackpot here.
Well, I mean,
No,
I
it's
don't know.
fine.
Like, Mel, try to find if there's any kind of like obsidian, like, you know how they have the
Dealers?
crystals? You know, they do the crystals.
I'm sure-
What's the
okay.
healing properties of obsidian while I keep going here?
Maybe
Wait,
I
have
should
my
shove
stone
them.
on today.
Maybe I should shove
not
them in my
obsidian.
bra and see if they make my boobies grow.
Exactly. It could
Okay.
be like a lifter.
All right, I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Well, if you have any obsidian at home, and we're sorry
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, it has multifaceted healing properties:
Oh.
mental clarity,
Oh, God.
physical detoxification,
Oh, she
and
needs
spiritual grounding.
You better put that
I'm
in
gonna
like,
shove 'em
yeah.
in my
gonna eat
pants,
it?
my
Are
bra.
you gonna eat it, Meredith?
Yeah, you
She's
can
a-
eat obsidian. No,
Put it
you
in
don't want to
your
eat
smoothie.
glass. We don't want to eat glass.
No,
but
that's
definitely,
okay.
yeah, shove them in your panties and
I'm going
see
to
what
put them in my
happens.
pants and put
Yeah.
them in my brassiere.
Give me one obsidian, I'm going to open my legs. You
Ah,
got two obsidian, I'm
That's
yeah.
my girl. That's
I
my
love
girl,
her.
Angel.
So good.
She's a delight.
So is the Gen Z report. What are they saying today?
Slay or nay, Sunnies. Here's what Gen Z's got to say. Why? Because we're just trying to keep up. Okay, the word today is ratioed. Do you have any idea what it means, Davey?
It means divided up. Like we ratioed the fruit snacks, Mom.
Okay, let's see. It means.
Okay.
And the answer is
Dun, dun, dun.
when a comment gets more hate than likes.
Dude.
So the example they give is he posted that and got ratioed. Now
No.
he's hiding.
Wow, now I understand.
I had no idea what that
Listen,
meant.
I know some people that get ratioed all the time, and then they do hide.
I get ratioed. I just don't leave.
Yeah, she doesn't
Yeah.
hide. She goes right into the fire.
No,
That's
but
fine.
most people, keep it moving.
I had no idea. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Ratioed.
Because you think of a ratio as like 2 parts to 100 whatever, or
Right,
3.
right.
Like that's a
how
ratio.
that's how I thought. A ration.
A ration.
Yeah.
Well, no, maybe it's like the
Oh
ratio
wait,
math,
because
like 1
more
to 1.
hate.
Yes,
to-
equals
oh, it is
less
a ratio.
likes.
These
Because-
little SOBs.
Because Gen Z, everything is about like who liked my post, how many. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so
it's
proud
like,
of them.
Oh my gosh, Davey, no!
I'm so
We are
proud
not
of
proud
them.
of that.
I
No,
am.
why?
They're
Your
amazing.
self-worth
Listen,
is not
they
defined
are
by a
going
like.
to run the world
That's
if we
terrifying.
do not show.
And we're going to
sunshine.
Shady
Help.
Pines.
Yes.
You realize that?
Yeah, ratioed.
We're ratioed.
We're getting ratioed to the
Okay.
Pines.
Now to my least favorite segment of the show, the fishing report. Lines tangled, facts mangled. It's Meredith's fishing expert report, where I've now drug Davey into the mix because I hate it so much. This week, you're going to expect moderate tidal coefficients, meaning the fish might be as indecisive as you when you're choosing your next Netflix show, which you should be watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. What's that on Hulu?
That's on
Hulu
Hulu.
season 2. I completed
Season
it
2.
yesterday.
I'm almost
not.
there.
We're not talking about it because Meredith hasn't
I'm
started.
starting this weekend.
Okay.
All right, so there will be a quiz Tuesday,
That
Meredith.
Taylor,
Okay.
though.
High.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, she don't even. Did you watch? Did you go back and watch season 1? Okay. High tides are generally in the early mornings and late in the afternoon, so set your alarm accordingly and your expectations extremely low
So why don't fish ever do their homework?
because they're not in school.
Oh, because they're too easily distracted.
That's horrible.
That's a horrible one. That was
That's
really bad. I
really
didn't even
bad.
write that. That was like,
I
yeah.
didn't even write that.
That was definitely an intern or something.
Yeah, it
Ugh.
was me. Davey, did you hear about the Tunisian engineer who turned olive oil leftovers into eco-friendly fuel?
No, but I feel like you're going to tell me all about it. Yassine Khalifi, right? He's making briquettes of olive pomace, basically the pulp left over after pressing olives, and they burn longer than the traditional firewood.
Oh, that's really weird. He founded BioHeat, and 60% of their production is exported. So, a Tunisian engineer founded BioHeat to convert that pumice into fuel briquettes. So, do you know what a briquette is?
Now I do.
Like in your grill?
Like coquettes.
No.
No.
Did you just say cokeheads?
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Coquettes.
I know.
Oh,
You didn't say that.
Bioheat, yeah,
What's
okay.
in that coffee this morning, baby?
what?
I just don't know what briquettes is.
A briquette. You put it into the grill to light it on fire to, like, if you
They're like
have
the
a,
fake-
Oh,
a
I call it-
briquette.
I call it
Fake
charcoal.
It's
Okay.
the
yeah,
fake
but it's
stuff.
a briquette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good grief. I thought you said
I have a
cokeheads.
gas lighter. So.
Okay.
Use
This innovation is
cheap
going to help
coal.
mitigate deforestation by offering alternatives to wood. So if you're not looking for any wood,
Get a briquette.
you can get this Tunisian converted olive pumice fuel briquette.
So cool.
Okay, it is because we don't have to cut down trees in order to heat up food. You can use these, and it's an innovative way to turn agricultural waste into a repurposed, valuable, eco-friendly product. And I think that more companies should be jumping on this bandwagon.
So a bag of briquettes is $22.79 is the average price.
So we need to figure out how much olive oil briquettes are going to be.
That's what this is.
Oh,
This is a-
his.
yes.
So what is a traditional?
Okay. Now we
Now
will
we
go
can compare.
traditional. So we know 22,
Okay.
75, 798.
See, this is where people flinch.
It turns me off.
Right. But they didn't have to cut any trees down to do it.
Oh, we need the trees. Yeah.
We need
I
trees.
saw
Do you
Fern
like
Gully.
breathing?
I love Fern
I saw
Gully.
Fern
yeah.
Gully.
Okay.
Did
so,
you see Fern Gully?
He's been to Rainforest Cafe.
You
Come
need
on.
to see Fern
I got-
Gully.
I've never seen Fern Gully.
Okay.
Oh, where the fairy falls in love with the contractor
Dave,
guy.
that's on your list this weekend. Write it down.
Yeah,
I've
Fern
seen
Gully.
Fern Gully. I'm
Okay.
just upset and astounded that is where you're getting your research for saving the planet.
So what? It's where I learned. I also learned from Captain Planet. Wind, water. Like I mean, they all
Listen,
taught me these
Davey's
things.
a walking cartoon. Don't be surprised.
They all taught me in life. Yes, I listen. Only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey the Bear.
Oh my God, you
okay.
guys, we have people using Gen Z word of the day in
Uh-huh.
a sentence.
Yeah.
Rachel is saying Meredith's posts always get ratioed.
Rachel.
And then this one's funny. Beth is saying I am ratioed by my kids all the time.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Oh, that's
Hilarious.
funny.
Yeah, but seriously though, I totally understand that eco-friendly products cost more, but you have to think about the long-term cost of what it's doing to our planet. We just had this conversation this morning in our house because we use bamboo
Sheets?
bamboo paper towel
Oh.
because of the amount of deforestation that occurs in making paper towels. So there are some really eco-friendly ways that you can do that. Yes, it costs more, but taking a look at that, whether it's your laundry detergent, wink, wink, laundrylady.co, or your bamboo paper towels, or your toilet paper, which BT dubs, you should not be using. Never mind.
What
Okay?
about diapers? Did you do disposable diapers, or were you the cleaning kind of mom? with
So
the-
no, this was pre my understanding of what we're doing to the planet. So I absolutely did, unfortunately. But they are making diapers now that are not reusable, but they are using product that is way more eco-friendly, and it does biodegrade and it does not stay in a landfill.
Okay.
Once again, the issue becomes price point.
Yeah.
So it is something that I think the more companies, the more factories, the more organizations that get in on this, the less expensive we can make it to where we are using these resources and helping our planet instead of hurting it.
I love that. I love that.
All right. What
And
do we have
now
next?
I love Old Town Trolley.
If you're looking for the best way to see St. Augustine,
And you want history with a side of hilarity,
hop on board Old Town Trolley.
it's our favorite way to explore the nation's oldest city without taking 10,000 steps.
You'll hear ghost stories, local legends, and fun facts you'll definitely repeat later.
Plus, you can hop on and hop off at all the best spots. Food, shopping, history.
Check, check, and check.
So grab your Sunnies and a sense of adventure
And ride with Old Town Trolley today. Davey, did you hear about the new bio ink that's turning coral larvae into commitment-ready settlers?
Yes, I did, because you gave me a one-sheeter before the show.
Great.
Scientists at UC San Diego developed SnapX. No, that's not an Elon Musk kid name.
Oh.
An ink infused with metabolites?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe from
Maybe.
pink curtiso coralline
Oh.
algae. Apparently, we're just going to say algae on the show. It's a love potion for coral larvae.
Yep. So it is basically when applied to reef surfaces, it boosts coral settlement by up to 20 times.
This is what I'm concerned with.
So this is a big deal. It's like rolling out the red carpet for those picky polyps.
I love saving anything coral reef. I think it's really important. The ink releases chemical cues that attract coral larvae, encouraging them to settle on treated surfaces.
Right. And the ink contains no living material, potentially simplifying regulatory approval for real-world applications. So it's not going to put anything bad out there or into it, but it does have these amazing properties of creating more growth and thus enlarging the population of,
Yes.
of the reef,
Keeping it fertile.
which is huge.
Mhm.
So it's it takes months, and but it will, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
Coagulate.
Coagulate. It provides a sustained attraction. So over time, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's kind of like how life started.
Yeah.
The ink was tested on a primary reef, a building coral in Hawaii. Okay.
Yeah, which is a huge reef.
I've never been to Hawaii. Have you been to Hawaii?
I have.
What did you think? I heard it's very expensive.
It's very expensive. It's very pretty. I got to see the double rainbows. I got to actually see a circle rainbow.
Ooh.
One of those that goes I call it a halo, maybe.
Yeah, elliptical.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. But what I will tell you is, it was super expensive. It took forever to get there, obviously, because we're coming from Florida, so flight after flight. But I did see coral reef, gorgeous. Had a minor panic attack and had to be evacuated from the ocean.
Oh, well, I mean, that's you. For
That's
sure.
me.
Yeah.
I told
we
them.
know this.
I told them not to make me go,
Right.
and then they made me go.
And that's what happened.
And then I panicked.
Oh my gosh. Well, the ink contains no living materials, potentially simplifying regulatory approval for real world applications.
That's
Very
cool.
excited about this. SnapX. Good for you, boo.
Yeah, I love hearing all of these stories about how we are making the world a better place and we're helping Mother Earth because she's been really good to us.
Yes.
And we've been bad children.
We've been suckling on that teat
That's
for
why.
years.
That's why we
Yeah.
got a global timeout in 2020.
Yeah, we did get a bit of a timeout,
That was
didn't
nice. A little bit more leaves.
we? Davey, have you heard about the latest addition to the Indy 500?
Do I ever?
That's right.
You mean the Weenie 500?
I do.
Well, 6 Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles will be racing at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the most delicious competition ever.
Okay, it's exactly. Each Wienermobile represents a regional hot dog style. So you've got the Shy Dog,
Oh my God, my favorite hot dogs are from Chicago.
the New York Dog,
Okay.
the Slaw Dog,
Oof.
the Sonoran Dog,
I have no idea.
the Chili Dog,
Messy.
and the Seattle Dog.
Oh, please.
So
Go
what
hug
is
a
the?
tree.
Do you know the difference between all these dogs?
Vaguely, yes. The Chicago dog is my absolute favorite.
What goes on a Shy Dog?
I think there's pickles, there's some peppers. Let me find out for
When
real.
you say
though.
pickles, do you mean like relish?
No, actual pickles. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Chicago
There's
dog.
7 toppings on a Chicago hot dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
The hot dog is topped with yellow mustard, chopped white onions, bright green sweet pickle relish, a dill pickle spear, tomato slices or wedges, pickled sport peppers, and a dash of celery salt.
Ew. Okay.
And then on a New York dog, you'll get spicy brown mustard,
Okay.
either sauerkraut or a special onion relish.
Sauerkraut's my jam.
Yeah.
What's a slaw dog? I'm
That's
assuming
coleslaw.
it's cabbage.
No, yeah, coleslaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the Sonoran dog.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay, and then I got chili dog. We know what that is. And
All
I'm from
right, so
Seattle.
the Sonoran dog, pinto beans, onions, tomatoes, and a variety of additional condiments.
Ew, y'all.
Often including mayonnaise, mustard, and jalapeno salsa.
Oh my gosh.
This is like too much.
My colon just coughed listening to that. It literally went.
I gotta
Careful.
odge it up
Good
in this.
All right, the
grief.
Seattle dog has cream cheese, grilled onions, and often other toppings like jalapenos or the sauerkraut.
Okay, who has tried
Yeah.
these? Put in comments which one you have tried. Vicky's saying Chicago dogs are awesome.
Chicago dogs are absolutely amazing.
Who was like, I've got some cream cheese and an Oscar Mayer wiener. Let's do some
It
things.
was like that was the last thing you had in the refrigerator. You had to combine forces.
It's chopped.
Yeah.
My older sister is a chef.
Yeah.
So when I'm trying to figure out what to make, and like it's Jim and I don't do a big grocery shopping, it's just him and I.
Yeah.
Ew,
I'll
wow.
call her and I'm like, Christy, are you ready? Let's play Chopped. And she's like, okay, what do you have? I'm like, I got like a jar of pickles, like a quarter box of pasta, and like tomatoes with maybe some pepper. She's like, okay, this is what you're gonna do.
Ew, you're going to make a Seattle wiener.
She's like, tell me.
Pass.
And it's like this awesome thing. So if you guys ever need recipes and you need to play Chopped, call my sister.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Christy, you're on board.
No, I can't even with this. That
Dang
was
her.
The
terrible.
Susie is telling us the chocolate pudding dog.
What?
No,
Susie.
Susie, that's not even acceptable.
Stop.
It's very scary.
If you're putting pudding
Pudding.
on your wiener,
yeah.
Okay,
you're, you're going to jail.
The
think I
Shy
would've
Dog is
tried
getting
that.
Shy Dog
Okay.
is getting the most shout outs.
Yeah,
from
Shy Dog
viewers.
is always good.
I'm a traditional
Ketchup and
um,
mustard. Pfft, done.
No ketchup. I do not want ketchup anywhere near my hot dog. I
Okay.
want spicy brown and sauerkraut.
So you
Spicy
do like a
brown's
New
good.
York and a
And I like
sauerkraut,
the
yeah.
garlic hot dog because I want to burp later and taste it twice.
Golly,
Oh,
what a
Meredith.
woman.
I do.
And everyone wonders why I'm gay. Go ahead.
Well. Looks like Tom Petty's old St. Augustine beach house is up for grabs, listed at a cool $3.24 million, Davey.
Okay, sounds like our next studio. That would
That's
be
right.
fun.
It's a perfect spot for anyone looking to channel their inner rock legend while sipping mimosas on the balcony.
This is so excited. This isn't just any beach house. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 3,200 square foot slice of rock and roll history built in 1988 and recently renovated. It's got resort style pool, a private boardwalk to the beach, and enough balconies to host your own MTV Unplugged session.
I've got questions.
Let's do it.
3,200 square feet for $3.24 million.
It's luxury.
What is in it?
On the beach.
Oh, that's
It's Tom
right.
Petty's house. That's what's in it.
So it's got a
I'm
resort.
I'm sure that probably added the price tag, right? Wouldn't like a rock
if
and
it's
roll?
waterfront and
Well, it's on the beach. I forgot.
you go.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
resort style pool, private. Oh, it's got a private beach boardwalk.
That's
Duh.
hot.
there.
Duh.
That's it.
Multiple balconies, ocean view, renovated kitchen, updated systems. a new roof.
Oh, they have a new roof.
And it was owned by Tom Petty.
I wonder what the tile
Listen,
looks like.
a new roof. You better get that house.
I know.
Roofs are not cheap.
Not
people.
cheap these days. Well, with the shingles, the squares.
I would assume even if the house was with the shingles
With the
and the
shingles.
squares, you got to make the shingles with the squares, and then with
I'm
the
learning.
and then with at the rate at which the Earth rotates, you're screwed. You're just screwed. You're gonna
It
be
goes fast.
good Lord.
It goes
Yes.
fast.
5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, though.
But
threw
the
me.
amenities are considered luxurious.
I'm sure, but even if that house wasn't there and you have a private beach boardwalk,
Yeah.
you're already in the $2 million.
You know what I wonder? I wonder if the sale of the house comes with a piece of like autographed memorabilia.
You mean like you think his stuff is still there?
Well, I
no.
think like at least like one guitar,
No,
or like
because
something.
I
They show,
think-
you can look up what it looks like on the inside, and there's no like memorabilia. They
there should be
have
one piece.
They should have. But
I think
like a
it's-
used napkin or something.
no.
Because that goes to his estate.
Ah.
So when he died, all of his stuff has to go to his estate because whether it's that he had to like whatever debt he had paid off or whoever was in his will was going to get all of that.
And
So
Becky.
it's interesting to see why the house is being sold because it must be sold as part of.
They're probably trying to sell it.
The estate.
Susie has a good point. She said they're probably trying to sell it before hurricane season. If it's
Yeah,
on the
well, I
water.
mean, that's,
Mhm.
That's
well,
only a
hurricane
couple weeks
season.
away, yeah.
Hurricane season
Yeah.
is right
Next week.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Yay.
But
Aw.
all right, guys, look who finally is gracing us with their carb loading presence. If you are looking for another Panera Bread location, it is officially opened up in Beach Walk.
Yeah, they're very excited about this.
Yes, you're gonna get drive-through broccoli cheddar soup, guys.
I mean, if I was the first in line at 5 a.m. clutching my reusable straw and manifesting the free "You Pick Two," that's their like deal thing that they have.
Yeah,
Right,
but
yeah.
you can win. I don't know how many people.
100.
Okay, so 100 people got a You Pick Two for a year.
Yes.
For being the first in line at 5 a.m. So it was the first 100 people, I guess.
So my sister won a crazy prize like this back in the day.
Oh, what'd she
She won
The bucket pizza.
2 large pizzas a week for a year. And I got to tell you, we talked about this as a family the other day. She goes, I mean, it was when they were first married. And she was like, look, we were poor. This was like our survival thing. But she goes, by the end of the year, I was so sick
You never wanted
of
pizza again.
pizza again. Like she was just like, I still have like PTSD from
Where's it
eating
from?
nothing.
What pizza place?
Oh, they're no longer around anymore.
They gave away free pizza for a year. They had to
Exactly.
shut
They're
their
like,
over
"You
by
know
Sarah,
what?
over by Sarah Cheshire's.
We're closing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that place.
Yeah. Don't say it in loud, but yeah.
Okay. So, but as somebody whose favorite food is pizza, does she eat pizza now?
Yeah, she does
Okay, it
eat
just
pizza
took a hot
now.
minute?
It took a hot minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
likes the thicker pizza now a little bit more than the
Oh,
New York style. But yeah,
You do too, right?
I love it all. God
Okay.
sakes, pizza is world peace.
Yeah,
Ugh.
pizza.
Yeah, I do love
I couldn't.
pizza.
I never turn away pizza.
No,
I don't care what diet
'cause
I'm on.
Even if pizza is not that great, it's still not bad.
Still not bad. And in the morning and the night, you
Yeah.
know, even when it's right.
We
all the
have to
things.
do a Sunnies
tour.
pick pizza pizza contest or something because my kids. Dave had okay. Here. I need right now in the comments. I need you to listen to me and I need you to answer this question before we go to this ad. Is it okay to eat pizza and drink orange juice at the same time? Because that's what my husband does.
Holy
He had
acid
this
fest.
morning. He had a glass of orange juice and a slice of pizza for breakfast.
Ooh, that's
and he
painful.
does that all the time.
You-
No, 'cause you're
comments,
destroying-
blow it up
you're
right now.
destroying the flavors of the pizza. Dave, you're an animal.
He
Freaking
eats
maniac.
Oreo cookies with orange juice.
Wow, that's really crazy.
Okay.
I think so.
In the comments, tell us what you think. And now,
Great expectations.
You absolutely not.
It's so important when you're going through a transition like that to communicate what is most important when you're looking for your new space. So for some people, it's the features of the home, but for a lot of people, it's so much more than that. It's the features of the neighbors or the community or whether it's an HOA or a non-HOA. There's a lot of, moving parts to that type of transition.
yeah, we drink the good stuff.
Yeah, I love the good stuff. Yes, I love orange juice. That's what we were talking about, you guys.
Pulp, though. He has to have a medium
Me too.
pulp.
Yes, I love all the pulp.
He will not drink regular if it's not a full meaty pulp.
Yeah, I love
He
a
doesn't
pulp.
like it.
I love
It's
a
in your
pulp moment.
teeth.
Yeah.
It says it's in your teeth.
It's in your champas.
So now, guys, we have a credible section of our show. We have a farmer's report coming up.
The
Very,
Friday
very exciting.
farm report.
Where did we go?
The feed mill. It was so fun and exciting, and now you get to see all of the shenanigans we got into.
Yeah. You guys enjoy the farmer's report. Welcome to the feed mill.
Hey guys, we are out again on the farm, and this is Paul from the feed mill, and
Howdy, everyone.
he just gave us an amazing tour, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the feed mill.
Hi, we're the feed mill. We're on 214, right by Molasses Junction. First and foremost, we make organic feed. We get corn from Florida and grains from Kentucky, and we crack them and make feed. Cool. And then we raise animals. We have cows, goats, sheep, and all manner of pigs. We sell pigs and raise beef as well. And then we have a grocery store inside where we sell honey and raw milk and produce as well.
And world famous pizza.
Yes, so we do pizzas
this
as well.
This is incredible.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I made pizzas for years in town. Romano's, Giovanni's, Sabaro's, all the pizza places. And yeah, so we do pizzas 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturday, 11 to 2.
Oh, wow. So you can come out here, you can grab a pizza, grab some feed, a half a cow.
Yeah, half a cow. Yeah.
I mean, I saw your over in the market. It was crazy. I got my eye on a pot roast in there that's going to be killer.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, we sell beef from here at the farm, and as well as other farms here locally. And yeah, you can come up here 5 days a week.
So where did the feed mill, where did this all come about? Did you just wake up one day and were like, you know what, babe, we got to do this?
Babe.
Where did this come from?
So we both come from the service industry. She cut hair and I did food all over town. I worked at the Floridian my last 4 years.
Oh, love
We
that
love the
place.
Floridian, yeah.
And then we leased, our first farm was down on Po' Boy. We leased a 50-acre horse farm, and we went there, and we started the farming and stuff like that. And we started working, Jackie started working at the mill 4 years ago, and at some point or another, we took the mill over 3 years ago, and yeah, we just took it from there. We've always had a culinary food farming focus. That's just, we didn't really know how we would get there, but we knew it would be farm food and yeah, people focused.
And fresh.
And fresh, yeah.
So you literally took farm to table as you feed people here at the feed mill, and
Right.
you also, it sounds like you network with a lot of the local farms to either get their produce that you're selling in your market or feed their animals.
Yeah, absolutely. We get Bee Hill honey. We get produce from the Burls next door, or pick a lot of produce.
Oh, yeah.
We partner with pretty much all the farms in this area to get different produce for our dinners and for the pizzas and for the store. And that's what our goal here is, to just support as many farms as we can and give the community an affordable place to buy the food at. If you look at food cultures all around the world, whether it's Italy or French, or France, or even in Asia and areas like that, it's all farm to focus. That's why they have a food culture. So if you really and truly want a culture that's St. Augustine all to its own, it has to be farm focused.
Yeah.
It's to me, that's how you develop a cuisine, and that's how it should be. And that keeps us a lower carbon footprint, of course.
Oh,
and,
yes.
and it also supports local people, local farms, and
You're on the pizza.
yeah,
stuff,
local animals. all the,
This guy wants in. Do you see this guy?
yeah. That's
He's
Sam
like-
the lamb.
This is Sam. Hi, do you bite?
No.
Okay.
He will lick you though.
I love this guy. This place is awesome. You guys need to make sure to hit up the feed mill. You can get it's a one-stop shop, literally, where you can have lunch, you can buy dinner, you can pet a goat,
Yeah.
and Sam, what's his name?
Sam the lamb.
Sam's gonna suck your finger,
There you
so
go.
it doesn't get better than
Good
that.
job.
So thank you, Paul.
Yeah,
this was
thank
amazing.
you.
Now
It's
you
such
got.
a pleasure, guys.
Sir,
Thank y'all
this
for
is
coming out.
So cool.
This is amazing. Come on out to the feed mill.
Yes.
So Mel, consensus says.
Okay, consensus said on the pizza and the orange juice. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, but you do not win that war.
Oh,
no. Oh, you have won. Beth is telling us only cold pizza with orange juice. No.
Beth.
We have absolutely not. People, Dave, no.
Chinese food and orange
He,
juice.
he will eat
Yeah, so,
anything and drink
we
orange
got
juice.
Jessica saying no, that is not okay.
I mean, there's
That's not-
healing properties in orange juice. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then
Not for
we're
my
also-
colon.
We also have some Lisa is telling us that she loves the pulp from orange juice. The more pulp, the better.
Oh, shout
Yeah.
out to Lisa.
I'm
there
okay
it is.
if you're a pulpy person. I don't like it. I want mine pulp free.
Oh,
Oh,
but
pulp
now,
me up,
Hey,
baby.
Dave. People want to know: did that mess your stomach up? They're asking
No.
serious questions.
He's like a tank.
His iron, he has what they say an iron
stomach?
Yeah, he
Iron.
does not.
So,
he does not.
But Susie's daughter is the GM for a pizza place in Benel, so maybe we could start our pizza tasting there.
All right, send up a
Yeah,
pizza, boo.
I would
Yes,
love to
Susie,
do that.
send us a pizza.
Let's go.
I'd like to do a pizza and calzone category, two different ones, because I love calzone. You know what? We should add stromboli.
Might
I don't
as
want
well.
I don't want anybody to feel left out.
No.
But if you guys ever want to have a little pizza contest, you let us know and we'll get it going, because I feel like that's a good
let's
one.
have them email Meredith or Davey. and let's
Davey,
get
not me. I don't read email.
Email Davey so we can do a pizza contest.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Davey at sunnystjohns.com.
Yeah, and we want to say thank you to the Feed Mill. We had a great time. They actually make pizzas there.
Yes, they do.
Wood fire,
Yeah, it's
like a big
amazing.
old. It's amazing, and they also host private and public farm to table meals. You can hit all of it up over at their website.
And I love that it's one of 6,000 in the entire country that actually is operating.
The feed mills, they make organic feed there. Yeah, it was a really cool little trip over there. So. I'm glad that we got to do our farm report on Friday. It was awesome having the mayor of St. Augustine Beach there.
So cool to see
Just-
Dylan. Yeah, that was
Just
awesome.
a wonderful day. We had some great stories. We had a lot of fun. And
We roasted.
Don't forget-
Yeah, go ahead. We have no show on Monday. It's Memorial Day. But we'll be having shenanigans all weekend long, of course. But if you want to stay posted on all the great things that we do on the Sunny Network, all you got to do is text the word Sunny to 904-227-4422.
that's right. And don't forget to like us over on the gram at sunnysaint.johns, Facebook Sunny St. John's, one word, TikTok sunny.saint.johns.
Yeah, and special shout out to all of our sponsors that make this show possible. You guys, it's a dream come true to be here next to Meredith Masony. I'm very excited. And these sponsors make it happen every single day. Who's on the top of this list?
We've got STA Lab, Bailey Group, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39, About Face.
And Zone Cheer All-Stars. You don't forget, we have Panache and Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Flashes and Brilliance, Spice and Tea Exchange, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, and Emma Concert
The
Association.
Spice and Tea Exchange
The
today.
Spice!
'Cause they're
Spicy, we love
spicy.
you.
Goodness.
Yes.
All right, and don't forget, it's always sunny in St. John's. We will see you next week on Tuesday.
And you can also catch us at 5 o'clock p.m.
That's right.
Tonight, we've
On
got
the-
Addie coming in studio.
That's
So
right.
excited.
Knock
Yes.
on the back door. We'll see you there.
Bye, boo.